Alright, welcome back to my channel. This is gonna be my um, match review here. I think it's gonna put it in the center and then something like a draw pen, right? Pen draw. So right here, I think my hand was like pretty good, but I didn't have any cycle to ditch if I remember correctly, because this match was like 2 to 3 days ago and I already changed my build. But mainly is I still want to check if I do anything misplay here. So I do get to go second there, so he does have the ride up card forever, but mostly he did kind of fall back here when he checked top 5 and doesn't find anything, but I think it's still relatively strong for him. Yeah, I didn't have anything to discard, so I decided to discard the Finley. I think that's the correct play here, because I don't want to discard the Harri because my build is quite tight and I don't have that much way to get back the Harri, so that's why I want to discard something else. So just gonna discard the Finley here, right up, drawing 2 cards, and I got another inhibit. I cannot know about that. If I know I draw another inhibit, I'm just gonna discard the other inhibit. So very unfortunate here. He got it with 15k, that's fine. He ride up to Ever. I don't think he rushed here. I don't think on grade 2 he rushed. Oh no, he did rush 3 lane me, but it is a very weak 3 lane. So for the most part, I think in this, if I know, okay, if I know with the top deck of my cards, it doesn't matter. But I play safe here. I think I dish out a reasonable amount of shield for him. So I dish out a 5k here, should be a 5k. Yeah, 5k. A 15k, and then I think another 15k, because here I know next turn I want my inhibit to be available, so I just gonna ditch another 15k shield to guard those and have my advantage of having 0 damage. Here I'm discarding the follows, which is giving me a attacker for my strike turn, and then use the inhibit to do stick. Right here I kind of know my my Eva is not going to have a any CPs for the what how do we call that? I forgot. He didn't have any CPs for the activate of the original Eva, so I think that's kind of nagging him up a bit. But like here he's get lucky with the grade 3, not really lucky, but he either get the grade 2 or the grade 3. I would rather him getting the grade grade 3 instead of no, I would rather him getting the grade 2 instead of the grade 3, but yeah. Right here he ride up to Eva and grab the let me see, I think he grabbed a grade 3 order. Yeah, that's pretty good, so he does have the 2 crit obsidians now, so that's pretty dangerous, but I think I managed to sweep out a 2 damage if I remember correctly, or 3, I don't really remember. So he gave the 5k to the obsidians and he attacked for the, let's see, yeah, he caught another obsidian from, so there's 3 lands that having the double crit here, but I think I did get lucky with the 2 trigger. So let's see, right here, let's see, I think I take this one, and he check out, yeah, a crit. Pretty common for Ever, especially in my locals, because the Ever deck does compress like a lot of cards. Here I'm just go to 2. You should be able to see the damage now. I'm just gonna move my stuff a bit more, but yeah, managed to damage that out. both are double critical, but like I does check a trigger, so I think this make a 15k shield and 20k shield. That should be enough for both, like that. So this should be, yeah, I decided to guard both for, yeah, enough. So I ride up to grade 3 here. Ideally I want to have more hand, but yeah, it is what it is. So ride up, so plastic grade 0, check top 7. I don't think I find a discard folder here. No, I did not. That's pretty sad. Yeah, I didn't find any type of discard folder. I does put a Finley into Salt, which is not a ideal way if you don't have any Finley in the hand. So I think this, if I remember correctly, I still think this turn is pretty good because I have the grade 2 in the hand, right? Do I have the grade 2 in the hand? So yeah, I'm adding the Harri on to my hand and then strike. Really bad, you don't have the Manticore, you didn't have anything to refund back your hand, so it's really not a great start for me. Yeah, but oh yeah, I also charged the special spice card in my deck here, which is the, if I remember the name correctly, is the lung charge, yeah, lung charge dragon. Okay, thinking where to put him here. So charge a card, that's pretty good card. And I was kind of lucky here because I didn't check any type of crit here. So I did Subblast 1 to put 3, and then Subblast 3 to Subblast 1 grade 1 basically reduce the cost of Finley by 1, and then use the long charge to draw another card. So basically to draw in one turn, and then I'm gonna draw another card on the crash effect. So 3 check here, a front, pretty good. Yeah, all defensive stuff there. So I'm still in a really good position here. I think this one is not that big. I think it's something like a 20 because it does check a front, right? Yeah, something like a 20. So 15, another 5k from the on-strike skill. Alright, cool, nice, pretty good. And then Finley attack for that, pretty good. So 2 cards go to show again. I draw a card. Draw a PG, pretty good. I'm still in a really good position there. Still really good position. I'm gonna show my mistake on the last turn where I lose, but I don't think if I even survive that turn, I don't think I'm still winning. So I don't think I'm gonna win even if I got the turn correctly, because he have a lot of reshot on that last turn. But still here I'm still doing a really good job. And another thing, I won't say unfortunate, but it's pretty standard forever, is you at least want to check at least one trigger on every single turn. But like yeah, he does check one trigger every single turn, and yeah, here is a standard ever play, doesn't have anything new. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, standard ever play there. My shield value on my hand is pretty good too. The only bad downside that everything is still normal here. My shield value is still on the okay side. I think one not misplay, but like I should not take. Is it? I think I take the Vanguard attack, no? Oh no, I take the first attack because I was kind of calculating if I go for a trigger, or the other attack is gonna be a lot more easier to guard here. So I think I took the first one here because my shield value is not that optimal, right? Yeah. Yeah, I take one. Yeah, so I check a crit. That is quite lucky too. And like I said, if I ever check double trigger here, I think I'm gonna lose. But he checked only one, so I still managed to survive his turn quite easily. By the way, right here I want to show you. So this is one card guard with one trigger here. So this is gonna be 30k shield with another 10. That's gonna be 53. This one I think is gonna be 33. So it's still gonna be to the pass. But I think I overguard here, don't I? Am I doing overguarding? Maybe I have PTSD. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. So to the pass. All right. So the second one. Oh, I heal. So I didn't heal. Okay. So I didn't heal here. Right here, I think I should take the 2 crit one, but I decided to guard it, so it's kind of not really optimal, but yeah, still fine. I think, yeah, it's still optimal to guard the double critical one and yeah, I think I still got the double critical one. I should have taken go to 5, don't I? Keep the OT for next turn. I think that's gonna be more optimal. But like I said, misplay happen, and you know, if you lose, you lose. Again, very unfortunate. I did play a small amount of Manticore, that is 3 Manticore, but yeah, after this tournament, I decided to bump it back to 4. Maybe next week I'm gonna do better. I don't know. So right here, I still have to ditch another Harri, but this time I have the the drop cycle, so I still managed to get him back. But right here, I know he only had 2 damage, so I'm just gonna do the standard combo here. Right here, I decide to go for the 4 lows instead of a Finley or something like that, because I know this game gonna be long and I don't want to get deck out, so that's why I go straight for the 4 lows. I put the soul cycle into my soul for deck filtering because the card is basically useless now. Like I said on the previous videos, I ditching the soul cycle too much, so all my deck is just soul cycle and doesn't have re. Right here, really funny, me and my opponent starting to count the trigger, and I realized there's still 5 crit, right? Yeah, 5 crit inside of my deck, so that's the lucky part. I think at least here I will check a crit. Right, let's see. So I kind of force him to PG here. Let's see if he PG. He has to, because I have 5 crit in my deck, so he should PG here. Again, my opponent playing really well, knowing the deck. The column on the 2 sides, I think one is 35 and one is 30 plus 8 is gonna be 38, so 3k difference. So he decided to PG there. I do check a front. Oh yeah, so no crit. My bad. Maybe next turn. Yeah, this is gonna be 45 and the other one's gonna be 48. It's just 3k difference. Okay, let's check a front, and I don't know if he decides to guard here. One more small mistake here is I didn't call the Finley and then call the servant right away, because I didn't know what he have. Because I misplayed there, maybe 10k more is gonna draw out more pieces from his hand, because he only have, in my opinion, he didn't have any. I look at his hand now and I didn't know he didn't have any type of disorder. That's why he got so early. I think if he has a lot more bliss order, he's just gonna take it and then trying to go for next turn or something like that. So here he's farming up. He should be able to see at least one bliss order here. Let's see. Okay, he does add a bliss order, so he guarantees you got at least one of my attack because the bliss order now is really stacked up. And then he decides to ride up and look for his deck. Anything there? Nothing. There's no order left. And right here, I think I'm still gonna be good on this turn. And he didn't check. I think this turn he does check a crit here, but still I didn't die, so pretty good. Not that bad. Yeah, draw a card from the sunrise. Let's see what he decides to do. I think he's just gonna swing here. Yeah, rest 3 orders for, you know, put back 1 card. Yeah, yep, that's one. And then yep, another 3 orders for the I think he put into the Vanguard. So I think this one is 20. So 2 10k shield. Pretty much. Another misplay here, that is I didn't keep the Finley in my hand. But yeah, I think it's still fine if I keep Finley in my drop zone too, because my deck is 310. I don't think we gonna draw more. Okay, so yeah, Finley out. Okay, and then he gonna call the husband from drop. So yeah, I'm gonna do 15k shield. So this is another benefit of the bliss order. So with one 20k shield front and another bliss order, you can dish out the 50k shield. This is gonna be in a OT with only 2 cards from hand. So that is still pretty good, and you can look back it anytime you want. So this is pretty good. So 50k shield, I think this is due to the pass or no pass. So it's gonna be 63 versus 33. So yeah, no pass here, or OT the pass. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue here. So 50k shield here, pretty tanky for my deck. Oh yeah, he still no pass with oh yeah, 45k shield is still no pass. So he did check a crit here. I'm gonna say really normal forever. So he have 2 bliss order, he's never gonna die. The ever deck is really tanky and never gonna win against him. But like this one I'm gonna take once and then guard the other. Should be take one and then guard the other, right? Let's see what we do here. I still have 3 BG in my hand. Let's see what I do here. Oh, I'm gonna BG. Okay, that's fine. Discard the servant here. Okay, that's fine. Pretty good. Am I gonna guard him? I think I'm gonna take. Yeah, he's gonna take. Okay. That's fine. Oh yeah, he does put the crit on the double crit one, so the other one is the little one. My bad. And then I take the 1 damage. I don't know why I'm hesitant. Here is another kind of I don't want to say mistake because I can farm for another turn. So I think it's pretty fine. I think this turn we try by the but my first try is fine because of the other things. I decided to put nothing in because my deck is 310 already, so I don't want to put anything in. He does have a good amount of stuff here, good amount of shields, still have 2 BG, at least 2 bliss order. I don't think he's gonna die anytime soon, so pretty bad position for but I know my deck is quite tanky, so it doesn't really that bad. So I call out the 2 follows again. again, it's pretty good. So I look back the front and the heel trigger again. As you can see, my build is pretty tanky and into slower, not really the slowest matchup, but a slower matchup I would do not that bad into it. And I did so charge my OT, so minus 50k shield, I guess. I'm gonna swing for big number here and force him to PG it. I think he can guard with 3 to pass here, but still he wants to play safe, so he's just gonna PP that. Yeah, and I didn't check any trigger. I didn't check any trigger too, so pretty sad too. I'm swinging for big number again. It's gonna be 30, 40, 55, I think 55, and then the other guy's just 5k more. Oh no, there's a trigger there, so this one doesn't have any trigger, so it should be 50, right? This one is quite a misplay from him, so he didn't know the double crit was on the other guy. He didn't know the double crit is on the other guy, so he just gonna regard it. So yeah. Yeah, and he checked the damage OT, so it doesn't really matter for the other one. So it's fine. It's just a local game, so I didn't really want him to mess up. So I let him check back everything. So right here I'm just gonna swing at a rear guard and put back 1 soul because I prepped myself. So kind of sad. This is where I lose. I already losing a lot because he having a lot of shield in his hand into his next turn is still pretty good, so really bad for me. I think I can still survive this turn, but I missed shielding and slip the win away, so really bad for me. Really bad for me here. Maybe I should took the first attack, by the way, but yeah, I guess it's still fine. He gonna do his standard combo. I'm just gonna skip for this because I already know what it is. So set up his board here. Yeah, set up the board there. Do another monster, just ride up immediately. Waste no time there. Do the standard combo, but it's alright. And I can see that the his deck does have all the trigger, so pretty bad for me there, right there. Yeah, he just needs to check 1 trigger and I'm dying, so yeah, he draw another trigger, which is fine because his deck is already stacked with trigger there. So plus 2 and then put back to that 1. Let's see whether he put back another one. Cool, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, started ever combo. Rest 3, so plus 1 to put 2 plus 5k for another guy, and then rest 1 for the monster. He can rest and then choose 0 monster. RPG. I think it's fine. Yeah, another great one. A great one for the ever players to not miss any type of set out or something like that. Yeah. But I did have a misplay where he checked a crit there. If I know he gonna check double, like if I calculate good enough, I will know that the power I'm gonna have enough to guard everything, and just took the first attack here is the correct play, and I didn't see it. I didn't see the path there. If the next definitely right now I'm rewatching this match and I know how to calculate. I think in the next because the OT is out, right? So I will be able to calculate enough shield value to guard everything, even if he check double trigger here. So this is 100% my bad too for not knowing. I only check one trigger here, which is pretty bad for him. Unlucky, I would say unlucky, because the ever player really compressed his deck. Yeah, so right here I know that I misplay and kinda died right here because I don't have enough shield value. It's like 5k shield value short. So yeah, that's it for the match. I was 2-2 in the tournament, and my top 8 match was against Ever. I think it was on the top 8 table. The easiest matchup for me is ironically the Ever player. So yeah, I have to perform well, but you know, I misplay a bit on the guarding side here. If I know my hand was enough here, if I know my hand was if I know my hand was having enough here, I would go for it, but like I don't have. If I know my hand here is enough for him, I would take the first attack here, and then trying to guard the rest. That would be much more available. But yeah, I guess it's fine. Alright, yeah, hope you enjoy the videos here. I would do, because the promo, the Harri promo is out now, so I think for this month I'm gonna do one video per week, because I'm gonna try grinding out. I'm gonna try grinding out and trying to get that promo as soon as possible and update my deck list for that. But right now, that's it for the videos. Let me know if you enjoy this type of content. I'm just gonna do more of it. I will try to do more of it because the tripod and stuff is not mine, it's my friend's. So every time he come, I will be able to record it, but if he don't, I won't. So yeah, hope you really hope you enjoy the videos, and see you in the next one.